I would have had to have at specific times flown from London to New York. The interviewer asking, and that was something that was impossible to do? Cruise says, unfortunately, in this situation, it was impossible.
Tom Cruise finally speaks on Katie Holmes banning him from seeing his daughter. The actor has not yet seen his daughter Suri in almost a decade now. Tom Cruise lost touch with Suri, who is now 16, when she was just 7 years old. However, it's possible that Katie Holmes actually banned Tom Cruise from seeing his daughter. So why would Katie ban Tom from seeing his daughter? And what was Tom's reaction to being banned from seeing Suri? One of the reasons why Katie could have banned Tom from seeing Suri is because of his controversial religion. According to The Guardian, Scientology, which was founded by Ron Hubbard in the early 50s, is the belief that humans are spiritual beings who live through countless lifetimes. Cruise's introduction to it came in the 80s through his first wife, Mimi Rogers, whose father, Phil Spickler, used to be a high-ranking member of the church. It's been widely reported that Scientology played a role in Tom and Katie's split, and the church has been accused of forbidding relationships between remaining Scientologists and family members who have left the fold. In fact, former Scientologist actress Leah Remini, for instance, claims Katie was labeled a suppressive person for leaving the religion. Scientology considers Katie a suppressive person, which is an enemy, which Tom believes, like all Scientologists, that he can't be connected to Suri. I'm sure his master plan is to wait until Suri gets older so that he can lure her into Scientology, Leah previously told the New York Post. Katie has not publicly responded to these claims because she allegedly signed an NDA. Tony Ortega, former editor-in-chief of The Village Voice and a critic of Scientology, revealed that Holmes probably signed some non-disclosure agreement, saying she wouldn't say anything bad about Scientology to ensure she had primary custody of their daughter. She wanted to get away and she wanted to get Suri, Ortega explained. The author also noted that Holmes was likely advised not to keep in touch with former friend and former Scientologist Leah Remini after her divorce from Cruise. I'm sure her father, who's a smart attorney, has probably told her that hanging out with Leah would be considered disparaging the church in the eyes of Tom and the church, Ortega said, then added, "We were all hoping that eventually Katie would say more and that we'd see them together. But Leah has gone on to become this real lightning rod for exposing Scientology's abuses. And I think Katie just wants to keep the life she has right now with Suri and not get in a big fight with the church." Another reason why Kate probably decided to ban Tom from Suri's life is because he doesn't even acknowledge her as his daughter. A former Scientologist shed more light on why Tom would think that Suri is not his daughter. In an interview with Radar Online, former Scientologist Sam Domingo said that Cruise likely believes that his daughter Suri, whom he shares with ex Katie Holmes, is nothing more than just a being who he will see again in another lifetime. The church has this idea that children, for example, are just thetans or spirits in the small body, Domingo continued. If a kid dies, it doesn't really matter to them. You can get pregnant and you can have another one, and that spirit you lost can come back in a new body. Domingo added, "I'm sure if he could rescue Suri from the clutches of her mom, he would. But you know what? He can get her in the next lifetime, so it doesn't really matter. She's not really his daughter." In addition to this, Katie is probably afraid that Tom might drag Suri into his legal battles. In 2013, Tom Cruise filed a $50 million defamation lawsuit against Bauer Media, as its magazines reportedly claimed that he had abandoned his daughter. In the deposition, Cruise appeared uncomfortable as the lawyer for the magazine repeatedly asked if Katie fled their marriage because of the church. Finally, he answered saying, "That was one of the assertions." In his deposition, Cruise also said that he saw Suri for only 10 days in the period between June 18, 2012 and Thanksgiving 2012. During one stretch, Tom admitted he didn't see his daughter for more than 100 days. The lawyer for the magazine grilled Tom about his desire to see Suri and even went ahead to pull out aviation documents showing Tom flew from Pittsburgh to London on October 15th for the International Association of Scientology convention. Tom, who returned to Pittsburgh the next day, said it was very important to attend, but then the lawyer pointed out that Tom never took such quick trips to see Suri. And in another part of the deposition, the magazine's lawyer brought up the part of the story in which they claimed Suri was upset and crying a lot when Tom was absent. Tom finally admitted to being an absent father, but adamantly denied Suri was upset. As for Katie, she is an exceedingly private individual and is happy leading a quiet life with Suri. After her high-profile marriage to the Top Gun actor, she has been a rare sight in public. That said, she was recently seen walking down the street with her daughter. The two were spotted wrapped up warm for a low-key dinner in New York City. The 43-year-old actress opted for an oversized fleece coat with loose-fitting trousers to shield herself from the chilly weather and completed her casual look with a pair of practical trainers and covered her eyes with a pair of stylish sunglasses. Suri wore a khaki padded jacket with a fluffy scarf and black joggers while she sipped on a Coca-Cola. The mother-daughter duo seemed to be on their way to a local diner to grab a meal at a local Mexican restaurant together. Katie is adamant on keeping Suri as far away from Tom as possible. Family members have reportedly urged Katie to encourage her ex-husband and daughter to reunite, but little has come of it. Nonetheless, Katie seems to be keeping to herself to avoid any possible conflict with her former spouse and the Church of Scientology. Katie has been absent from films because she is prioritizing Suri. She mentioned that nothing else in her life compares to raising her daughter, and she only wants to provide her with a good life. She commented, "My child is the most important person to me, and her upbringing is paramount to my work right now. It's very important that I'm present and she has a stable, innocent childhood." The actress spoke about her parenting philosophy and said they have spent a lot of time helping those less fortunate than themselves with small acts of kindness. Katie also says she hopes to raise a daughter that has a mind of her own and to nurture Suri's individuality. She's working hard to raise her daughter as a normal and an unspoiled child. A source said one example of this is Katie only flies on commercial airplanes. Suri also spends a lot of time with her mom's relatives to give her family ties. Reportedly, she has a great relationship with her grandparents and other family members. Considering her dad's absence, Katie ensures she has a good family support system. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' daughter Suri was born on April 18, 2006, the same year the two got married. Prior to her birth, the Mission Impossible star revealed that he even bought an ultrasound machine at home to see his daughter every day. At the time, the American Institute of Ultrasound and Medicine issued a statement against the measure, but Cruise insisted that they would donate the machine after Suri was born. Following Suri's birth, Cruise told Deborah Roberts that his daughter's arrival was spiritual, saying, "It was everything that we wanted it to be. It was spiritual, it was powerful, it was indescribable. What words can you use? It's still something that I'm processing and keep reliving." However, when Holmes and Cruise parted ways in 2012 and Holmes won custody of their daughter, the Jack Reacher actor was also seen with his daughter at Disneyland that year, which marked their last public appearance together. Cruise was given visitation rights to see his daughter 10 days a month and was also ordered by the court to pay Suri's educational and healthcare expenses, alongside $400,000 a year in child support until she turns 18. Many people have commented on Suri's relationship with her parents. One particular person wrote, "A good dad would not let his daughter go because of a cult. Shame on him." Another person added, "Sad that a religion can do such damage to a relationship with his daughter. I applaud Katie for her choice and wish that more people who want to leave could do so without being harassed and tormented by such hurtful means. Sad that so many are in a bad spot." But now, we would love to hear from you. Do you think Katie banned Tom from seeing Suri? Let us know in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.